Yo, yo, yo. Let's play this game, y'all. Let's play this game. Let's finish this game. I am so ready. I got my beer. I got my chill. We got all of our things. We got all of our things, chat. We got no signal. Nice. Bada bing. Bada boom. Let's finish this playthrough today. I don't know how much time we have left, but we are going to give it the college try. I do not know how much of this game we have left. Go, go, go. I am go, go, going.
Elgar'nan and the Venatori have destroyed my city. This is our final chance to take it back.
Even gods may die.
We have every confidence in your plan.
Those who fell in our fight lie in the next room. They will be taken to grave or pyre once our battle has ended, as their beliefs dictate. For now, they wait, and we attend them. If you wish to pay your respects, please enter.
Honor the fallen. Oh, those are feet. Am I supposed to know who these people are? I might be wrong, but this scene would have much more if your companions died in the mission. Oh, so that would have been like the big remember. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Okay.
You're dead.
Rook, the Venatori brought death to Mindrathus. We've made many of them pay.
Fighting through a city run by Venatori. It's what Treviso could have been, but worse.
Hi, Ilaria.
Was that suitably self-absorbed? Go win again, Rook.
Hate to admit it, but Solas really came through for us. Now it's just Elgar'nan we have to deal
Bro,
with.
how is this guy not
We'll watch
dead?
the streets. You rip that god from his throne.
Bring the light. Stay safe, Rook.
You shouldn't be in public. Okay. Ooh. Power of plot armor. Hi.
It's been years since I fought in a battle like this.
The Crows defeated the Venatori at the gates, thanks to you and the Lords.
The pleasure was all mine. I got to dust off the daggers for good people. Rest up while you can. You'll need it.
We've all had enough of Elgar'nan's tyranny.
Be sure to silence him.
I'm gonna silence him so hard.
When this is done,
'Tis almost time for this story to end. Are you ready to write the final chapter?
He'll find a way.
Of that, I have no doubt.
Get out there and do what you do best.
You've got this.
The bastard was in my head the whole time. All I could think about was making him happy. There's blight flowing through him, and now through me. Rook.
You're not dead yet. And as long as you're still alive, there's hope. For now, hang on. We'll see if there's a way
Is
for
this
the
live?
Wardens to help you once Elgar'nan
YouTube's
is
live
dead.
streaming is never
You can't.
pre-recorded.
That's what I needed to tell you. My connection with Elgar'nan went both ways. I could sense him, his mind, his magic, his life force. He's tied to the Veil. His life is holding the Veil in place.
I felt the Veil weaken when Elgar'nan fell. I expect that when Solas imprisoned the other gods, he bound them all thus.
That's why that cue ball gave us the dagger, because he knows that if we kill Elgar'nan, then it's going to bring the Veil down, which is what he was trying to do anyway. I knew it was suspect. I knew it.
And now that
knew
Elgar'nan
it!
is the only one left.
We kill him, and the Veil collapses.
Which is why Solas gave me the dagger. Damn it. He said something about this in that memory of him binding the gods. I thought he was just stealing their magic. I didn't realize he meant it literally.
Rude.
We still have to kill Elgar'nan. So what can we do?
You gotta bind
Can we tie
someone
the veil
else.
to something else
Yep.
to keep it in place.
I doubt any simple substitution would suffice.
Morrigan?
The Veil was made to be tied to the ancient elven
Oh
gods.
no.
Then let's tie it to Solas. He's the only elven god left.
Yeah.
Binding him will require drawing his blood with the lyrium dagger.
And I doubt he's going to like the idea.
Cutting him to bind him to the veil. That's blood magic. We do it if we have to, but only if we have to. What about this?
The dagger we made while you were in the Fade.
Once Elgar'nan is dead, odds are good that Solas will need to do something else to complete his ritual. This dagger looks identical, but it can't cut through enchantments like the real thing. So if he tries to use it...
The backlash of such magic would render him helpless.
Unless he notices. You really want to try a bait and switch on the Dreadwolf?
That's the smartest thing she said the whole game.
Any chance at all, that he would listen to reason?
Speaking from the heart, Inquisitor?
Varric died trying to reason with him.
As did Mythal when Solas took her power.
We have you, Morrigan. You have Mythal's memories. And we have the essence of the other fragment of Mythal from the crossroads.
Ooh.
Such power, even fragmented, is not to be taken lightly. Hold it for now. And when the time comes, if you believe the Dreadwolf's heart can be turned from this course, I shall try.
Okay.
All right. We can deal with Solas when the time comes, but we still need to stop Elgar'nan first. He's in the palace above us. We'll climb the Blight Tendril to get there. Once Solas takes down the Archdemon and renders Elgar'nan mortal, we hit him with everything we've got.
Damn right we do.
Time's running short. Stock up on supplies, pay your respects, and say goodbye to the people you love. Be ready to go when I signal.
Go now! Go! Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go!
Get out there and do what you do best.
We didn't lose anybody. We hit the city that the Antam couldn't conquer and got out clean. We've even got Nev back. We're gaining people.
Don't call attention to our lucky streak. We'll need it at the Archon's palace.
Just Elgar'nan left now. Well, and Solas.
Exactly.
Elgar'nan won't know what hit him.
What? No, he'd better know it was us. That's the best part. Hey, listen. You helped me figure out who I was. I'm Ravani. I'm a dragon hunter. My mother didn't like that. But maybe she'd be proud of me anyway.
Shokra to Ebra, Tosh. I know she would.
I'm a better person because of you. So, thanks. Now let's go kick some ass.
Boop, 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 boop. Ooh. Aye.
Go finish this.
Aye.
Rook,
What are you
stand
doing here?
firm and watch Lace Harding's back.
At least Harding.
Of course Solas lied to us. Again. I expect it, and yet I'm surprised every time. But we're chipping away at Elgar'nan's forces. I thought that was impossible. He commands armies, and he's a god. Or really close to one, anyway. We even got Nev back.
Thanks for the reminders.
It's because of you. You're our leader. Our heart. My heart. As long as you stand beside me, I know things can't go too far wrong.
We're doing a Path of Exile 2 lore run right now. And I swear to God, it was like a breath of fresh air writing that I felt was written for adults. And it's just making going back to this so much harder. Like everything in this just screams like low quality teen drama. Just every other line. Oh, we can do it. Oh, it's all thanks to you. It's just like,
Sounds like you want something to go wrong. Looking for a bigger challenge, Harding?
No. A clear win is fine by me. In case I don't get another chance to say it. You've made me happier.
You've said it like 7 times, so I
possible.
appreciate it. Thank you.
You believed in me when I couldn't. And you helped me see the strength I always had.
Preach, sister.
The journey's been hard. Still, I don't regret any of it. Because I get to have you in my life. And you make it beautiful. Just one final push to the palace. We're so close, Rook.
Together.
You and me, Lace. Whatever comes, we'll face it together.
There's no one I'd rather stand beside at the end of the world. But if we live, Ferelden, cottage, quiet, at least for a while.
It's a date.
I'm ready. Let's finish this.
Okay. Not even a single word about the Titans. Not even a single word. Oh. You were the cool one. Okay.
It is purest relief to see us all gathered safe and sound. We found Nev again at last. I'd feared the search might take ages. Elgar'nan must fear what we might accomplish once we storm his tower.
To come this far, only to fail at the last minute. The irony will kill me before Elgar'nan can.
Elgar'nan will be formidable, but it's Solas who truly worries me. He is, however, a former spirit. As such, Solas cannot help but listen to appeals to his nature, his yearning for reflection.
I could try talking him down once I find him.
The spirits whisper. One way or another, I believe the dread wolf's tale draws to its conclusion. You have been a dear companion, Rook. You accompanied me through death, and were the first to witness my return.
Yeah, which was bad.
I shall never forget that, through the ages that follow.
When this is over, you should write a book about it all.
Oh, Balara and I have exchanged notes on the subject.
Of course.
Onwards, Rook. The gods await.
Is this like the reverse of your 13 Sentinel Aegis run where you started so guarded and finished with glee? Yeah, I mean this journey with Dragon Age has been such a mixed bag the whole time. I never was able to fully let myself believe the lie of the game. And that's one of my favorite parts in games like this, is to just get lost in them. And I never fully got lost in this game. And it just makes me sad. It makes me sad. I never believed the lie of the story.
Holding up.
The others told
There were like
me what
little
happened
glimpses
after
during the
I was
main story, but
taken.
the stuff between it
I've
was
seen
just so
reports
not my
in the
speed.
city. The lost, but more are still standing than I might have bet on.
Zachary says, "You're not the
Every person
audience?"
gets
No,
through
not for this
is a
game.
win.
I've never seen you complain about a game so much and still finish it. I mean, this game's the definition of mixed bag, man. Like, I want so badly to like it because I really like Dragon Age. But this is like the least Dragon Age game that there is. So I felt like the whole time I was playing this game, I was like a starving gamer getting fed crumbs of what I liked. Just enough to like keep me moving forward.
We're nearly there. We're really doing this.
What happened to
was the
Nev?
plan.
Oh, she just got back from Chipotle.
Will you be all right with the blight?
It's... Look, I won't lie. I can feel it in my blood. Its presence. But I'm fine, or fine enough. I won't sit this out. What happens to me, it's a question for later. What I want now is to tear Elgar'nan from his throne.
When we walk away this time, the job will truly be finished.
Fingers crossed. About damn time. When this is done, I'm not sure where I'll land or what it will look like. We've been through a lot on this one, but if you need a detective, you've got me on your case.
Thanks, Nev.
Oh, and Rook? Don't forget, when the job's done, the fish is on you.
A deal's a deal. How are you feeling, Balara?
I've never seen anything like this. The scale of destruction, the devastation. But most everyone's still alive, still fighting. That's more than I could have hoped for, more than I expected. So, okay, I think.
Look, at this point, I'll take okay. Could be a lot worse.
Given everything we've faced, okay is better than okay. Rook?
What is it?
It's just... everything's gonna be different, you know? No matter what happens here. Solas is better than Elgar'nan, but if either of them win, the world burns, just with different fuel. But if we win, no more gods. The end of a 1,000-year-old story. If it ends with us outsmarting the Dreadwolf, even better. Thedas is going to change, and we have the power to make sure it's for the better. Let's give this story a happy ending.
Best way to a happy ending is to fight for it. And that's why we're here. For the fight.
It may be our last one. So let's make it worth our while. Rook, thank you.
For what?
For helping me put the ghosts of the past to rest. Now let's go kill a god.
Hey, let's talk to Davrin. Oh.
Becarnis, everything all right?
We have made it here and fared well in the fight. Now we only have to wait. But Spike grows impatient. And then Nev. I thought I'd lost her. I want to give her everything she needs and tear out Elgar'nan's heart this very second.
Did Davrin die?
I don't know
Yes.
what to do with myself.
Well, he's
This
disappeared.
may be the calm before a final storm, but I don't feel it.
I'm on edge myself, so I couldn't expect anyone here not to be.
Perhaps.
It won't be much longer.
Elgar'nan's life is measured in hours. As for Solas, it's been asked if he can see reason. Solas has proven his word cannot be trusted. Why give him the chance to prove it again? But then, I gave that chance to Ilario. Is there hope for him? Or was I foolish to think so?
Well, I mean, he doesn't have
Whatever happens,
handcuffs on. He's
my
hanging out with
contract
everyone
was
else.
for the
So
blighted gods. Today it is fulfilled.
I assume it's good. Anyone else
When
notice
I
that?
went to the Crows, I asked for their best. And we got him.
The demon of
Cheers, Elmi.
Vibranium. I had a reputation to maintain. Rook, I owe you my life. When I left the ossuary, I knew I could not be the same. What I've managed to reclaim, what I can make of moving forward, I'm in your debt for it. And now, the god dies. We finish a contract. Keep a promise. Spite and I are in agreement. You have a pair of demons at your service.
Chess Red Eagle says the game isn't going to win any writing awards, but for what it is, it's perfectly fine. It's just good fun, and that's all I need. I don't need every game to be super deep and complex. And you know what, Chess? I think for you, that's absolutely fine, and I think there is a minority that agrees with you completely. I'm glad you like it, and I'm glad you got out of this what you wanted. The only thing I'll say, though, is that last line. You said, I don't need every game to be super deep and complex. Here's my problem. I needed this game's narrative and writing to be significantly deeper and more complex. Like, I get that some people have like a much lower bar, but when I think Dragon Age, like, I immediately think of a certain level of quality, complex, immersive writing. Like, I actually do have a bar that is relatively high because I love the Dragon Age franchise. So I think that's honestly probably one of the biggest problems I've had with the game is I did have expectations. I needed this game to be more than it is. And it wasn't. Yeah. It just really wasn't. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I can't argue if you weren't expecting that or you didn't want that, which, you know, like that's, yeah, it is fine for what it is. It's absolutely right. Yep.
Any last advice from Mythal?
'Tis a difficult battle you face, but you are among more allies than you know. You have purified the crossroads, uncovered ancient truths lost for ages, and earned the essence of Mythal. You are truly the champion of the Fade. Take this. Should your fight against Elgar'nan grow desperate, invoke the memories of the Dreadwolf's rebels. For you, they will stand against tyranny one last time.
Power of Felison's rune is based on how much of the god's influence you drove back in the crossroads. Oh. Oh. It does all sorts of things. Oh my. Hmm.
Bad news, everyone. Elgar'nan's forces are gathering outside.
They mean to prevent you from reaching their master.
Our people will set up barricades, and we'll hold the enemy as long as we can. You need to start climbing.
One of us should help.
I'm going with Rook. I want payback. I'll tear Elgar'nan from the city myself.
You go to face a guard, Rook, but any aid you might spare would be welcomed.
Companions who have experienced fighting in the frontline combat or sieges have a better chance to succeed, especially if they're a hero of the Veilguard. Frontline combat or sieges? I mean, Tash? Sieges? Are any of them good at siege? Maybe Harding? I'm actually not entirely sure here. I will say Tash is frontline combat though. I'm gonna go with Tash. I mean, Harding uses a bow, so I think making her frontline combat is weird. I'm gonna do Tash just because of frontline combat.
You up for it?
Yup. We'll be cheering for you, Rook. All my best.
She might be dead. Yeah, let's pick Davra. Oh. Bringing my boys with me. My boys. Astro Man, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for that super chat, man. I hope you like the next Bioware game. I am actually dude, regardless of how I feel about this game, I am actually very excited for Mass Effect 5. I am. They've already said things about it that make me feel better about it. Some of the best parts of this game, I think, will shine in Mass Effect 5, and that is the world design and the graphical fidelity. No, I am very much looking forward to Mass Effect 5. Yep. I have high hopes. If nothing else, I just can't wait to run around the universe in those beautiful graphics. Ew. I think Tash had her, but cool. The only thing left to lose is everything. Oh, okay, that sounds fun.
What?
It's fine. There's got to be another way there.
Casually just climbing out of the light.
We must get through them quickly.
Okay, that's bad. Definitely like the set piece.
Set that one up!
Oh, I can only use it during the fight with Elgar'nan.
I hope the others are safe, and our friends below repelling the counterattack.
They're doing their jobs. We need to focus on reaching the throne room.
Wow. Getting legendaries right at the end. What did God to say Solas being all the veil won't come down by my hand earlier when he found out that killing Elgar'nan would bring down the veil? Yeah, and then he gave us the dagger and everything. Yep. That was pretty well done. That part was good.
The Dreadwolf and that Archdemon have been fighting for a while.
And until the Archdemon falls, Elgar'nan remains invulnerable.
Solas knows that as well as we do. Might betray us after, but he'll do whatever it takes to stop Elgar'nan.
Quickly!
That one ready.
That's actually pretty awesome. I'm definitely digging the fight going on around us.
Look out!
Nah.
That one! Quickly! Now's your chance!
Does that one need to die first? I'm gonna kill this one first.
That one's ready!
Furious.
I never did thank you for the wine glasses.
Don't do that. It's bad luck.
Thanks? A bad luck?
Putting your affairs in order. The job's not done until it's done.
Fair.
Damn it!
Oh, give me that loot. Give me that loot. Damn.
The throne room. Knowing Elgar'nan, we'll find him there.
Rook!
You made it.
The Blight. Elgar'nan's using the Magisters to control it. Just like he used me. They're using it against Solas. We have to help or he won't last.
How do you know?
I can hear it. I can feel what it wants.
The Blight.
One thing controlling the Blight.
Get to the throne room. I know how to help Solas.
Someone ready?
Take this shot!
That one, quickly!
Oh.
There you go!
Boom.
Throne room's just ahead. Everybody ready?
Absolutely.
You got us here, Rook. Now give me a target so we can finish this.
Skadoosh!
Solas.
I've got this! Go!
What do you have exactly? Okay, I'm sure that'll get explained or something.
Such arrogance, thinking you can hide from your creator. And I am this world's creator. Every pointed spire and warding enchantment in this city is a child's unwitting imitation of the empire I built. I would have restored the glory your lives are too brief to remember.
I saw Demeter's Crossing and Weishaupt, and everywhere else you've left your mark. I didn't see any glory. All I saw was a tyrant destroying everything he touches.
You mistake discipline for cruelty, a failing among those who lack a master's gentle guidance. We only destroyed because you resisted. In the new empire, every child would have blossomed under my protection. And Gillenane, my brilliant sister, would have forged the Blight into a tool of beauty. But she is dead. And all we have is this. Because of you.
Oh. Cool.
do matters.
I know. You don't have to rub it in.
Lives. I am invulnerable. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're what? That was awkward. Dang. What? He went from okay to tore up pretty quick. But
the Dread Wolf cannot save you. He cannot even save himself. Now you understand that none may stand against me.
I guess Nev didn't help
Those who
too much.
Try, stand alone.
Thanks, Nev. Oh, he's blue now.
I am the Lord of the day and the night. Yield to me and I will show you mercy.
Now.
Look at you. Your failures. You failed to save the wardens at Weisshaupt. You fled in terror at Arlathan.
And then we killed Gillenane.
You have nothing. No army, no dragon, no thralls.
Dude, they gave her the waterfall from Millennia? Really?
And that's
bro?
all I need.
You think we don't know that move? Come on, dude.
The souls of dragons. I have slain titans and broken the will of gods.
You haven't broken me.
Oh. You got a death beam too?
You will kneel.
Oh. Okay. I will. Nev, weren't you supposed to help Solas? Yeah, I was gonna say, where you been?
Come now. You did as well.
She just ran in and looked at Solas and was like, oh, that dude I was supposed to protect. Damn it, I didn't.
Anyone could have, but you cannot deny the truth.
She's like, I went for one damn smoke. Girl, can you control the blight? Like, what are you doing? Something's going on with her. What?
Let them go. I gave you this power, girl.
This is my city!
Impossible. No, you will not.
You are mortal, Elgar'nan. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Oh. Okay.
If you will not bow, you will.
Oh, look, another color. Mass Effect 3 all over again.
Your recalcitrance has doomed every pathetic creature in existence. I will sear the last glimmer of defiance from this wretched world. And from the ashes shall rise a blighted empire, bound to me alone.
There you go.
There is no light save my glory, no refuge save my shadow, no desire save my perfected intention.
Okay, Grandpa.
Creator and destroyer.
I think it's time for your meds, huh?
Will made manifest. I am Elgar'nan.
Oh, Okay, Grandpa, we know. You're an ancient elven god. We know. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. What? What was that? Where did they go?
It is done. The world owes you a debt, both for defeating Elgar'nan and for bringing down the Veil. I am sorry for this final betrayal, but I will do what I can to minimize the damage. When you see the
Bro, you don't need to cut him. There's blood all over his face. Just use some of that.
old world restored,
Still grab some.
please, Rook. I do not wish to fight against you.
Oh. Bam. Oh. We got ads. Sorry, chat. We got to wait 2 minutes and 20 seconds, which is a good time for me to grab another beer. So let's do that real quick. 1 sec. Sorry, we're gonna wait for the non-subs. I'm sorry. I can't. No, they've come this long. They've waited for this. Okay. Oh, is option 3, is that the secret ending? Okay. I remember people were asking through many times throughout the playthrough if I had gotten what I need for the secret ending. I'm hoping that, I'm guessing that was it? Yeah. One minute left, guys. Hey, are you good? What's up, buddy? Oh, option 3 is not the secret ending. Oh, okay. "45 seconds. Symbiotic says, I was half expecting Cohh to be on PoE 2 tonight, even though DA was planned. Dude, I have to finish this game. I have to finish this game. Yep, have to. Have to. Mm. Ten seconds. All right. Non-subs. We waited for you. Hey, everybody. Am I going to make a final thoughts video? Yep. As soon as I'm done, we're doing another thoughts video. Yep. All right. Here we go.
I don't want to fight you either. But But I don't want to see the world go through even more pain on top of what Elgar'nan has done. Do you?
This world is broken, Rook. Because of my mistakes.
You're right. You do need to make up for the damage you've done. But breaking the world again is the wrong way to do it.
Letting the Veil collapse
is what you want. Making amends isn't about what you want. You have a chance right now to save the world. Bind yourself to the Veil and stop it from falling.
I really hope there's going to be more dialogue. I hope that's not all we said to convince him of this.
I cannot.
Okay.
To stop now would dishonor those I have wronged to come this far.
Even if those you wronged asked you to stop?
Venan.
You think you've gone too far to come back? But you're wrong. I am here, walking the Denan Sheral with you.
I lied. I betrayed you.
I forgive you. All you have to do is stop.
Irabolas, Venan. But I cannot. Long before we met, I failed my oldest friend. She died for that failure.
Who's behind door number 2?
If I leave the Veil in place, I am destroying
Where's
the
Mythal?
world
Come on,
she
Mythal!
wanted.
Mythal! That was her cue!
And I will have...
Mythal!
She...
Oh shit, where's
will
Mythal?
have died for nothing.
Uh-oh. Now! Now? Now! Oh my god, Mythal! You were late!
And whose fault is that, Dreadwolf?
Morrigan.
One appellation among many, I wear. I have been advisor to Orlais, Witch of the Wilds, daughter of Flemeth, and once, long ago, an old friend.
Mythal lives on in her. And in this.
Mythal.
I pulled you from the Fade you loved and sent you into war. I used your wisdom as a weapon. And it broke you.
The things that I have done
are not for you alone to bear, my friend. The many wrongs we did together. I release you from my service.
Banal Nadas, Arlathma, Venan.
My life force now sustains the Veil. With every breath I take, I will protect the innocent from my past failures. The Titan's dreams are mad from their imprisonment. I cannot kill the Blight, but I can help to soothe its anger. I will go and seek atonement.
But you do not have to go alone.
You're parched. Time for a drink.
Tel banal arama, vir shiral malasa, belanares.
Thank you, Rook.
Oh my god, if Davrin flies out of a pit riding a Son with an American flag on his back, this might be my game of the year. Okay. That'd be amazing. Firing a machine gun. No, I think Davrin actually, I think he's dead. Yeah. What's that tiefling do? Oh, it's a, never mind. We got like a solid 10 guys cheering for us. Woo! Wait, 15. Okay. We beat Dragon Age the Veilguard.
With Elgar'nan and Gillenane dead, and the Inquisitor
feels
finally
weird
reunited
with Varric
with her
dead.
true love.
With this,
it looked like one of the biggest stories this world had ever
Applause,
seen.
please.
Was finally drawing to a close.
The story of the Veilguard, a team of heroes who stood strong against evil, no matter the cost.
Whatever it takes.
He did die. Okay, so Davrin died.
But whenever one story ends,
oh bummer, we did lose
another begins.
Like the story of the Grey Wardens, clearing the remains of the Blight so that the flowers can grow again.
Or the story of Arkandorian Parvus, fighting to bring Minrathous out from under Venatori rule.
Yeah, Dorian. I want to play Dorian more.
Or the story of a caretaker, standing watch for new heroes.
For the Antivan Crows,
Yeah, we finished the
it would be
game!
a story
We
of
did!
liberation from the
We
invaders
finished the
and
game!
usurpers alike.
Yay!
As Treviso threw off its shackles.
Among the Veil Jumpers, the fall of the last elven gods meant Arlathan was reborn.
At their heart, stories are about change.
A man exploring worlds beyond mortal existence.
Coolest character in the game. Right there.
A woman protecting Docktown at all costs against an unknown future.
An assassin and a demon setting aside the past for the sake of family.
A student of history helping the elves put past evils behind them forever.
A dragon hunter forging a new life for themselves.
Or the Griffins, finding a new home in Arlathan, protecting a world that once thought them lost for good.
Or the Dwarven people rediscovering their lost magic and their connection to the stone. There are stories of love.
But those stories aren't over. And we will always be grateful to those whose stories brought us where we are today. And those whose stories will live on with us forever.
Can I skip the credits? I did. I hope so. Okay.
The storm quelled. The sun dimmed. The wolf defanged. At last, we have balanced. Guided. Whispered. And soon, the poisoned fruit ripens. We come.
So that's for the next Dragon Age. I'm assuming, because we know there's not going to be DLC. Huh. Okay. No, there's not going to be DLC for this game. So if anything, that is and they knew that when this was released. So that was probably a teaser for the next Dragon Age if we see one. Yeah. Or that could have been a remnant from the roots of the live thing. Anyway, okay, let's make this happen. Hi everybody, Cohh here with a final thoughts video of Dragon Age the Veilguard. I made an early thoughts video, and I went over most of the stuff in there. And let me go ahead and talk about that again real quick. Dragon Age the Veilguard. Let's do the good things. Incredibly good voice acting. The voice actors did an incredible job with what they did. Beautiful graphics and very well designed locations and set pieces. There were times when I was just straight floored and wowed by what I saw in this game. The amount of times that I got to like a vista and wanted to pan around was palpable. And honestly, it was so good that it actually gets me pretty excited for the next Mass Effect to be able to look at alien worlds and alien locations in those amazing things. Awesome. Music was really solid. Presentation was really solid. Ran pretty well too. Although we did have a few tech issues, it was okay. So Dragon Age Veilguard, technically, not a bad product. In fact, arguably significantly above average when it comes to like the quality of the visuals and things like that. So good stuff there. Now, the other parts of Dragon Age, we'll kind of start with the mechanics. Dragon Age the Veilguard is an action RPG. It is not an RPG. It is very clearly an action RPG. All of the systems are streamlined. The gear upgrade system and faction system feels a little mobile gamey. It's clearly designed in like from a more kind of free to play base. You know, getting duplicates upgrades them, things like that. The combat system is extremely action oriented, which honestly I liked, and it also lets you freely respec whenever you want. And I bounced around specs, which kept it kind of engaging. But there's no question that it is kind of a one-trick pony. It is a basic combat system, and if I was not able to respec whenever I wanted and bounce around and do stuff like that, it would probably get have gotten a lot more stale than it did, a lot quicker than it did. I definitely got to a point where I found this kind of like death beam build, and I was like, you know what? Like, let's just be done with combat till the end of this game. And it was fine. And it was fine. So, you know, something to consider there. Also, to put it bluntly, a lot of missing QOL and a lot of very weird decisions and kind of like missing default features, it makes me think that a lot of the people that designed the stuff for this game may not play them regularly. Like a really good example, for instance, is they offer a free respec system with this relatively large passive tree, but they give you absolutely no way to search it. And what that means is every time you do a full respec, you basically have to play like a memory game trying to remember where things are for the build you're going for. Again, anyone who's played a game like this with a tree like that would know you need some kind of system to do that. And it was just missing. And there's a lot of stuff like that in this game where it's just like functionality that should be kind of like up front in there is not. Like when you're looking at different enchantments for your gear, it doesn't show you the enchantments that are on your equipped gear, but it shows you the enchantments on gear that is on other, or the enchantments on gear that you're not using. So you're never really sure if the enchantments you want are on the gear you're using. Like, again, so many weird little things that just didn't feel good, which was a little bit strange there. And so overall, it worked. It worked, and it did carry me to the end of the game. But as far as a Dragon Age game, it is by far the furthest departure we've seen from kind of the classic systems, and very much a step towards that more kind of free-to-play mobile thing, which honestly may not have been the best thing. Also, again, free respec system is begging for templates and saved profiles, so you can like make a build and then switch to another one and none of that is in the game. So weird stuff. Now, that brings me to the last part of this thoughts video, and I want to keep it somewhat short, but I play a lot of games. I play a lot of RPGs. A lot of them. They're honestly my favorite thing. I especially like CRPGs, which are really known for their kind of like large narratives, immersive characters, that kind of thing. As a fan of RPGs, and as somebody who has played hundreds of them, as kind of a nerd for those games, Dragon Age the Veilguard is one of the thinnest games I've ever played of this type, when I feel like it comes to taking advantage of the setting, the world, and the lore. And what do I mean by that? I mean that a lot of games like this, I feel really respect the world, the lore, and the setting. And what they do is they craft their stories and characters as immersive elements that are perfectly synced with that setting. What they do makes sense in the world. What they do is explored in the world. A good example is like Karlach's infernal engine in her chest, and all the cool things that came about that. And I feel like the best writing, the most immersive writing, is the writing that like 50-50s that, right? You have interesting human condition storytelling of people being attracted to each other, dramatic situations, and all of the issues that come between humans interacting with each other. That's like half. And the other half of the story is all that nerd lore, the world, the weird magic that it uses, the weird items and artifacts and strange things that happen, the political systems of the world, the factions, right? And I feel like the good stories are like 50-50 or 60-40 that stuff, where you're constantly being reminded you're set in the world. You're constantly being reminded, like, this is happening in this world. And Dragon Age, instead of being that 50-50 or 60-40, is more like 80-20, and in some cases like 90-10. And what do I mean by that? I mean that it seems like the writers were far more concerned about delivering information to the player, about making stories that made the player feel good about their decisions, about making stories that could have been in any video game, but were just like basic interaction stories between two characters overcoming hard times. And especially towards the end of the game, and as I started finishing companion quests, I realized that I kept wanting more about the world of Dragon Age, and it just wasn't there. Like, I kept realizing that like all the cool stuff, all that nerd lore was just very minor story elements that were conveying that big Life is Strange style, like human emotion story. And the thing I kept coming back to is it felt like I was playing a young adult novel. It felt like I was playing a game angled towards teenagers, not adults that want to explore immersive settings with real, real people getting in real fights and having real problems. There was none of that in Dragon Age. It was all very lofty. We're in this together. Oh, we can overcome anything if we believe in ourselves. Like every time I started to get like slightly immersed in the story, every time I started to start believing the lie, which to be fair was like the main story arc, that was the Dragon Age quest. There was little room for that human condition stuff. And it actually stuck to Dragon Age lore, and it was cool about Solas, and that's kind of what kept me going all the way to the end. But I felt like and I don't want to spoil in this video, but multiple companion quests, if you watch my playthrough, I got to the point where I was like, tell me more about the Dragon Age stuff. Or the quest would end early, and I would be like, what happened to the sick thing? What happened to the, like, where's the rest? Where's my nerd lore? And that kept happening over and over, where it's just like, everything was just superficial human interaction. Again, Life is Strange stuff, and not nearly enough of like that interesting, deep, immersive, like the stuff I play these games for, which is, again, that fantasy writing, that real immersive, challenging stuff. So that was the biggest, like, this game was such a big departure from what I like from RPGs. I finished this game feeling like I played Life is Strange. And I purposefully don't play games like that because I don't like games like that. and so I like, so that was the big thing for me. Like I came in this game wanting an immersive nerd lore Dragon Age. And what I got was this kind of homogenized, young adult oriented, we're all great, the world is awesome, and everything's going to be fine. And I don't feel like this game was written for me at all. I don't feel like I was the target audience. I don't feel like people that loved Dragon Age Origin were the target audience of this. Now, granted, there's a lot of goofy stuff in Dragon Age Origin, but we played it just a few years ago, and that 60-40, 80-20 thing, I mean, go watch my playthrough, man. It's a different feel. It's an entirely different feel. Even the companion quest, totally different feel. So that's kind of where I end with this game. I'm very, from the perspective of what I like from these games, I'm very disappointed in what I was offered by this team. I felt like they could have delivered a product that was far more genuine and immersive for the people that love the franchise and far less for the general masses, which I feel like this game was for. This game was not a game for Dragon Age fans. This was a game to get people who don't play Dragon Age to play it because it's so, again, made for the masses. And it's really unfortunate, man. It's really unfortunate. And I hope that when the people that make the decisions look at this, they don't just point the finger at the social issues this game had and go, that's why the game failed. Because frankly, this game had far deeper issues than that. Far deeper. Like, this is a direction, like, this is a, like, let's have a meeting at the company and talk about the products we make, and if they are something our audience wants, kind of talks. Like, real serious talks that this company needs to have. And they also need to decide, like, who are we making this game for? Because I didn't feel like it was for me as a long-term Dragon Age fan. So I'm that's just the honest truth here. I wish I had kind of a more, I normally like to end these videos with like a bit more of a positive. And I will say, like, the game had some good stuff. And the last thing I will end this with is, I will say that I understand why there is a group that likes this game. Because just like there's people that like Life is Strange, there's people that like Dragon Age, and there's people that like those more human condition style stories. This game was made for them. But I don't think that BioWare realized that audience is honestly probably more niche than Dragon Age fans. And inevitably, by generalizing their game, they reduced the amount of people that wanted to play it more than they ever would have if they had stayed true to the source material. And more importantly, stayed true to delivering that real nerd lore story that I think a lot of us wanted. A lot of us really wanted. So yeah, that's kind of where we are. That's kind of where we are. I don't really have anything else to say. So I'm going to end the thoughts video right here. But that's how I feel about Dragon Age of Veilguard. I hope that this is not a trend. And I will say that I'm so thrilled that there's companies like Larian, Owlcat, inXile, and people who are still very much carrying the torch of having immersive, deep, believable, awesome writing. And honestly, I hope that we do see more from BioWare that is quality. I am still looking forward to Mass Effect 5, believe it or not. And yeah, when it gets here, we'll all check it out together, and hopefully we'll see some more different oriented experiences. Okay. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked this thoughts video. Feel free to disagree. This is all hugely opinionated stuff I just said. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Okay. That's it. Somebody said that was an L take. I'm sure that YouTube video is going to get a lot of that, to be honest. I'm really glad we beat that game. Yeah, I'm glad we beat that. I'm glad it's done. I'm glad it's over. Yeah. One game down, dude. One game down. That's right. I was gonna try to play some Stalker tonight, but honestly, it's pretty late. We'll go ahead and call it here. So what we are gonna do is we will definitely next plan. I think we're gonna start doing some Stalker 2 in the cozy. I would like to get Stalker 2 wrapped. Here is the upcoming plan. Tomorrow morning is gonna be PoE 2. Tomorrow afternoon, we're actually doing an hour-long sponsored stream, and then I haven't yet decided if I'm going to do like full days of PoE 2, or honestly, I might do split days of PoE 2 and Stalker 2 until we get Stalker 2 done. Because as soon as Stalker 2 is done, then we are going to play Indiana Jones. And then as soon as Indiana Jones is done, we are going to play Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. And that is the current plan. So, yeah. I'm very excited for this. I think it's going to be very cool. And I hope that you guys are here for it. Is Metaphor RIP? Metaphor is on pause until I have like a week that I can play it. Because I do not want to half-ass Metaphor again. That is the reason. And I have to finish KCD 1 before February 4th. So I want to make sure we prioritize that. So if we finish KCD 1 and still have time before February 4th, which we absolutely should, I'd like to pick a week for Metaphor. I'd like to return to Factorio. We may have some other games we want to visit. We're going to figure all that out. But right now, I am laser focused. Finishing Stalker 2, playing and finishing Indy, KCD 1 beginning to end, and I do want to play more PoE 2. So we got lots to do. All right, friends. See y'all later. Have a great rest of your day. As always, appreciate your time, and see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Wall of good vibes.
That's art. I literally want that hanging on my wall. I want to get a screen and put it in my living room, and I just want this on loop.
A billboard up between them saying glass up, doors down. Look, okay, real talk. It's not like I need giant billboards just to make me, remember like basic things like which direction left or right is something. I don't think that's something that is ever needed in a game like this. And I don't even know why people would bother doing it, to be honest.
Where would we be without foundations? Probably a bit lower.
Wait, can I do this? Are we having power problems? I don't think so, but you know what? We should probably check. We're due to have them soon. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting close. We're about 100 watts away, so we need to be considering that. We're gonna need to go do a big power push. What was that? Slam away. Awesome. I'm doing it. This is happening. Oh, wait. What if there's another train on the track? Will that be an issue? Yep. Arclene says, no, you're pretty. What? No, you're pretty. You're gorgeous. How do you go outside with that face? Do you bring a bat with you to just beat people off? Like what? All right. Oh, that didn't come out right. I meant beat people off of you physically as they attack you because you're so attractive. Whoops. I regret everything. Charging speed presto. Charging speed presto. Charging speed vivace. That's cool. I don't speak Italian. So what's that mean in my talk? Am I just supposed to guess? Okay. Well, presto changeo is magic words, so that probably means pretty fast. Vivace is like, I think, a clothing line, so that's probably slower. What? I do still have a musket, but I also have the Phantom Spark.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what? What do you mean, oh, yeah? You know what that is?
Yeah.
What? How?
I know about the sword.
The sword? What sword?
You can unlock a sword, too. It's... You can get the pieces in the Mario. Yeah.
Mm.
Hey, Dad. Want to hear a joke?
Sure, sweet pea. Your man could always use a laugh.
Okay. Who can jump higher than a skyscraper in New Atlantis?
I don't know.
Everybody! Skyscrapers can't jump.
I'm totally doing that. Oh, that's okay. I'm using that on my kid later today. This is happening. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you guys all think I was just gonna stop liking Starfield? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that stinks for you, doesn't it? Oh, okay. That time. Cohh armor, please. Oh, is my armor not on? Wait, time out. Chat, when did you want to quit my armor? I'm gonna blame chat for that one. Chat's trying to strip me again. Wait, there's no phase 2. Chat, y'all literally make my heart beat faster. Like, you had physical, like, oh my God. I was sitting here like, okay. Phase 2, here it comes. Okay, we're good. All right, this is fine. But oh my God, dude. Like that's... That's art. I literally want that hanging on my wall. I want to get a screen and put it in my living room, and I just want this on loop. Flashlights are for heretics. Oh, okay. If you had the light of the Emperor, you wouldn't need a flashlight. Think of that. Yeah. You didn't, did you? I'm glad to see Cohh got past the reactor shutdown. Yeah, we had to drop the difficulty to journalists, but we're doing okay. Oh, I'm sorry. We're not going to say journalist anymore. I had to drop the difficulty to PC gamer, but we're doing okay. We're doing okay. I frequently get asked, what do your mods look like? Hey, look, it's Red-Eyed Monster.
Praise the Emperor.